What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's having an excellent week. Preseason game number 1 this Saturday night. Time is flying, which is a good thing if you're a football fan. There were many discussions if the Jets would or would not would play their starters, and Aaron Glenn today announced that he's going to. And to be honest, I like the decision, man. This isn't a veteran-laden team where everybody knows they have chemistry, they know the offense, they know the defense, they have all this chemistry, the communication down pat and everything else. This is new coaching staff, new schemes, new players. You're inheriting all kinds of things. You're also trying to weed out a lot of things too. And what better place to do it than live action against another team? So, like last year, Saleh put a premium on joint practices. The Jets only have one this year with the Giants. So I think this is a smart move for the Jets. In terms of how many series, I wouldn't be surprised, maybe 2 or 3. There is some risk associated with that if somebody does get hurt. But, Aaron Glenn's mantra has been competition. And football happens. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. You hope to avoid them. You do the best you can. You want to keep your players safe, but you also want to have an environment where everybody's getting conditioned and prepared for week 1. In terms of what you're looking for, the first thing is, everybody's going to focus on the offense, right? It's going to be Justin Fields. The first thing is communication. Tanner Engstrand is going to be in the booth. Is he going to be on the field? What's the line of communication? Is it clear? Is it concise? Can they get in and out of the huddle? And this is the time to work out all those issues. You don't want to have these issues week 1. You figure it out in the preseason. What's making everybody comfortable? And then it's the play calling. It's the communication with the offensive linemen. Any kind of signals to the wide receivers, picking up the blocking schemes. It's going to be a vanilla game plan, but still you got to start getting all this down pat now to protect Justin Fields and to be able to implement your offense. In terms of players you want to see on offense, obviously having the offensive line play together is a good thing. I think John Simpson's probably going to be out, but even that, you're getting Membu some reps, Olu some reps. They're all getting game reps with this new offense, which is important. This offensive line is going to be the foundation for this team. So them getting reps is good. Other than that, it's looking at the tight ends. Mason Taylor being hurt is a big blow to this team. We don't know how long he's going to be out for, but Jeremy Rucker is having a very inconsistent camp. He's got to show up on game day, or his spot could be in jeopardy, or he could fall down the depth chart. Stone Smart has had a good camp, but will that translate into game action? And you want to see something at a tight end position, or you may be forced to make a move. In terms of the wide receivers, obviously I don't think Garrett Wilson's going to play all that much, but you get Aaron Smith a ton of reps, Malachi Corley, Brandon Smith, all these young receivers get them plenty of reps. I know a lot of times you go in the preseason, everybody wants to run the ball. I mean, to me, I pass it, man. See what you have. I'm not saying have an air offense and can air that offense, but let's see what your young playmakers can make to see should they make the roster or do you need help there. In terms of defense, obviously the defense has been ahead of the offense this entire training camp, but the battles at defensive tackle, I know Coward's hurt, but you want to see who could play alongside Quinn Williams. What's Michael Clemens going to show? Is there going to be interior depth? More importantly, who is on the outside in terms of edge depth too, after Jermaine Johnson, after Will McDonald? Can you get a consistent pass rush without having to blitz? Can you stop the run? All these things you want to start ironing out and see how these guys handle, a team other than themselves. In the secondary, you have a lot of young corners fighting for roster spots or playing time. The safety position, Malachi Moore. There's a lot of guys that you want to plug and play and see, okay, let's put them under some duress, put them under some pressure and see how they react. Now, obviously, it's only the first preseason game, so it's not live or die where it's all right, you screw up here, you're going to get you're not going to play anymore, but you want to see building blocks, you want to see progress. So then week 2, you say, okay, have you advanced since week 2? You want to see the penalties. Is this team going to be disciplined? Have they learned any lessons over the last 3 weeks? Also, you want to see what is their intensity level. I've been so critical of Saleh. I feel like I'm just pounding on him at this point. But does this team come out prepared? Do they come out with this physical mindset? This is a training camp where Aaron Glenn's been talking about competition, be physical, this new mindset and this new Jets culture and standard. Do they show that week 1 in preseason where the defense comes out and they want to smash them out? They want to hit hard. They want to get after the quarterback. They want to set the tone. Listen, this isn't your same old Jets defense that gets pushed around. We're not soft, and that has to happen on every tier. First string, second string, third string. When you come to the New York Jets, this is the style of football we play, and you set that tone in preseason. So I'm excited for it. I think you're going to see a lot of interesting, football. Unfortunately, Tyrod Taylor is most likely going to be out, so you're going to see younger quarterbacks, which could hinder the offense a little bit. But all in all, there's a lot of competition. I wouldn't mind seeing the returners change a lot too. I think right now they have Gibson penciled in, but I wouldn't mind trying other people there, as I think Gibson is very inconsistent, kind of frustrates the hell out of me. And that's about it. So preseason game number one in Lambeau, Saturday night. Looking forward to it. Obviously, I'll do a game recap. I'm not going to stream this one. Sometimes preseason games are rough to stream, so I'm not going to stream this one. I will be streaming the regular season games, probably a post-game show too. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.